So I get into UCLA and I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe I did this because of God, basically. And so I'm struggling hard in this comm class that ends up being one of the best classes I've ever taken. And I'm barely getting through it. I'm in survival mode, dude. I am trying so hard. It's public speaking. That's so freaking hard. Like, I broke down crying when I was called on to speak. Like, it was not the class for me, but I fucking grew some balls and I did it and I got an A. That class was so hard on me mentally. It was the best, one of the, actually, probably the best class I've ever taken. But not because it was painful, but because of like the topics we learned. Like, I really used them. Like, kudos to her, my professor, Wendy. Damn, you threw down. So, best class I had ever taken, but also I could barely handle it. And I'm getting through this philosophy class. It's going good. And I'm also wowing my one professor who I almost dropped out of his class, and that makes me feel really good too. I worked my ass off, and I eventually do get the grades I need to go to UCLA, and I'm exhausted at that point because I'm like, this community college stuff was really hard on me. I was going through serious mental illness. I barely made it through this shit. How am I gonna keep going, dude? I need a fucking break. And, like, I'm feeling like, you know what? Honestly, looking back at it now, I really did deserve some break because I'm not the typical student. Like, I grew up in, like, a very intense, like, religion that I had to completely reconstruct, and, like, that's not easy. Like, paranoia, mental illness, all the stuff I was going through was really no joke. So it was fucking hard. I got through it and it felt like inhuman for me to get through that last semester. So then I go up to UCLA and I'm like, wow, imposter syndrome, you know, this is crazy. Like, how'd I get in here? And all I want to do is do fucking nothing. Which is where I'm at right now. I'm in my first little apartment here. I found the perfect apartment, the perfect price, the perfect situation so I don't feel lonely, but there's people all around me. And I did jack shit when I got here. I was planning on doing a pre-med type of thing, and I was like, just enroll in the courses and you'll do it. Like, you'll do it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I could not get into the right chemistry class or whatever and the right math class to make it. And I, like, only through, like, not really learning it, but, like, just super cramming it, I passed the tests needed to get into certain classes. And then once I was in the classes, I was not able to do those classes. No. So I couldn't really do the math or chemistry class I enrolled in. And the bio class I did fine, but I was trying so hard to recover and not do anything that combine all those three things. I did no schoolwork basically, but also tried hard at select moments, just hoping I could survive it. And so I had to drop the classes. I didn't drop, I switched classes. So I switched classes. I had no idea what was going on in my classes all the way up until week 4 or so, because I had switched, and then I was still falling behind. This whole entire semester I've fallen behind, and I didn't really want to be in college. I just wanted to get the college paid for. That's why I did it right now. I wasn't feeling ready to go to college. I wasn't really even feeling like college was for me, honestly. Even though I had like career dreams that would include college, it was just not something I was up for. I am lazy. Like, I've gotten straight A's, but I'm fucking lazy. All I wanted to do with my life was literally, from the point of being expelled from BYU, was just to live in some little place and have no drama and do fucking nothing. Which I did do for a while. When I was depressed. I did nothing. And I did 2 years of doing nothing. And it wasn't enough of doing nothing. So, now I'm here. In functional depression. Luckily, I have 2 really good teachers who are not really hard on students. I'm not meeting my graduation requirements. I'm surviving. And I'm going to still get A's. And maybe make it through this next year and graduate. But then I don't even know what I want to do. I know I will complete this quarter, though. Because I don't want to pay for it. And it sounds bad, but it's real. This is real life. That's where I'm at. I am finishing it because I don't want to pay for it. And so now I'm just oh yeah. And then I enrolled, I had been enrolled in a philosophy class. Okay, I had switched into chemistry, then switched into math, and then switched into all these different classes. I kept switching. And then but I had always kept a philosophy class, but I didn't really do the philosophy class because the teacher made it seem like it was really easy, and I was like, okay, he just talks about the same thing every single day. It's fine, I'll figure it out. And then when the midterm came, I was gonna fail the midterm. So I had to drop that. So now I'm at only 2 classes. They're doable. The film class is really doable. Like, I know I'll do well. The religion class, a little harder. I have to try to finish a 10-page paper in 3 days. For the last week when I should have been working on it, I was infatuated with someone, and all I could do was think about them, and mental illness again. All I did was think about them and watch videos trying to find out how do I make this happen love-wise. And I was making really bad decisions about what do I want to do to be with them. I've been mentally ill, dude. And now I'm here. Just trying to do a 10-page paper in 3 days. Luckily it's only 8 in the morning. So I have all today. And tomorrow. And then I have to turn it in. And then I know I'll do good on my film paper. And my last midterm, or my last final. And then, honestly, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I'm gonna drop out. All I really wanted was to keep being low functioning. And just to keep, all I wanted was to just be in a room like this, not have to, be in a nice area, in a room just like this. My entire room is just like my bare necessities. I had this really big focus on minimalism for a long time. So I have all my stuff right in this little room. It's super functional for me. Everything I could need. I even have my little mini kitchen in here. It's awesome. And my little kettle to make tea. It's like living van life, but like not. I have this amazing little desk in the corner here, and then my bed right here, and then my little TV, and then my little like closet. Oh, there's my meal. Ignore that. And all of my stuff is right there. That's it. That's all the stuff I have. And my little TV's right here. And then I have my little bed. I have my little mirror. And I have me at this really cool desk. And all my like food that I keep out, because like if I don't put it out, I won't eat it. So I have to put my groceries out where I can see them. And then I have my little cooker right there. See that little thing with like the little like lit up dot? And I have my microwave right by it. And then I have, actually, maybe you can see it better. I have my little microwave. Oh, you can't even see. Anyway, you get the idea. It's this cool little place. So yeah, I just love it. My little fridge, my little place to put stuff. That's kind of what I live for. Is literally the simplest things in my life. Is like, I really like my fridge. I really like my freaking, I really like my little kettle that I make my tea in every day. I really like my fucking little mini stove and my little mini microwave. That's all that I literally care about, is just, I like doing my little playing house every day. That's it. I live for that. I live for just the simplest things in life you could possibly imagine. I like eating my little Cheerios every single day. The same Cheerios. Multi-grain Cheerios every single day. I like having just enough room in my fridge for like 1 gallon of milk. And then using it up and then getting another one. And like, that's it. That's all I like to do. Is just literally live a super fucking simple life. That's it. I worry about my fertility. I worry about how am I gonna meet the man of my dreams when I'm still hot? How am I gonna have babies? I'm 25. I want babies. I want to be with a man who will stay with me and love me and not cheat, if that's even possible. I don't really want anything anymore, though, besides that, which is very sad because that's just what everybody wants. They just want to have kids. They just want to be basic. And I'm like, yeah, I'm super basic. I just want kids and stuff. And yeah. I mean, I feel like almost like kids are like an obligation. Like, I do it because I don't want to not do it, kind of thing. What I really want to do is just live in my little peace palace of just wake up, watch whatever I want to watch, be peaceful, go to my little communal shower. Enjoy it. Be hot every day. And that's why I wanted to be a stripper, was because I like just being seen. I like the male gaze. I like being considered hot. Yeah. That's all I really like doing. It's just, I don't really get seen if I'm like depressed alone in my room and stuff, unless I'm doing some sort of like, if I were to do some sort of like sex work, you know, from my house. And everybody does that, so it's like, what am I gonna offer? I'm 25 anyway, kind of past the age of like highest hotness for that. I want nothing. And apparently in Buddhism that's a great thing. I want nothing but my little life of doing nothing. I don't know who else can relate to that, but that's all I literally want. I don't want to learn anything new. I just like watching YouTube and having the information packaged well for me in a way that I don't really even have to internalize. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's up to me when I like to. I like just laying in bed and thinking and trying to have like cute little life experiences like that don't really work out well when you're not busy and not doing anything, because when you have no life, love doesn't really work out. So, but I don't want to have a life to have a love that works out, because then I don't really want to make the life for myself. So it's very complicated. Maybe somebody else has gone through this. I do not want to do anything every single day of my life. And if I drop out, then fine. You know? I don't know. If I just drop out, then what? What? I mean, I just get enough money to keep paying for this room that luckily isn't student housing, so I can actually stay here. And then what do? Just age slowly and have nobody come talk to me and meet no one, because if you use dating apps, people don't really even value meeting you because you're super replaceable. Like, you have to meet in real life to not seem replaceable. So I have no way to get into the world, apparently. What would I do? I can't find my man at the grocery store. So part of me almost is like, I just have to go have a life because I want to meet someone. I'm so fucking basic. Why am I like this? Some people are passionate about something. I'm the opposite. I have no passions at all. Besides doing nothing. I guess that's my one passion, is doing fucking nothing. I don't know what to do now.